Hello and welcome, I am Thomas Porteous and you're watching NewsX World. Let's take a look at some of the top global news stories. The Indian Army says last night was the first peaceful one in days along the India-Pakistan border after intense cross-border fire following Operation Sindoor. Blackouts are easing, markets have reopened and no new violations were reported in Jammu, Punjab or Gujarat. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy says he'll personally meet with Vladimir Putin in Istanbul on Thursday, just hours after Donald Trump urged Kyiv to accept Russia's offer of direct talks. Zelenskyy calls for a ceasefire to begin on Monday, as Western leaders back a 30-day pause to lay ground for peace. Hamas says it will free Israeli-American soldier Eden Alexander ahead of Trump's Middle East visit, calling it a gesture to aid in ceasefire talks and allow humanitarian aid into Gaza. Alexander, 21, is believed to be the last living US hostage in Gaza. Trump calls his pending release monumental news. Washington and Beijing hail substantial progress after 2 days of trade talks in Geneva, with a deal struck to reduce the US deficit and launch a new economic dialogue. Details remained under wraps until later today, but China promises good news for the world. 68 million Filipinos head to the polls today in midterms, seen as a showdown between Marcos and Duterte camps, with control of the Senate key to a possible impeachment of Vice President Sara Duterte. Voters are also choosing lawmakers, governors, mayors and city councillors, with results expected late tonight. Israeli airstrikes hit Yemen's Hodeidah region after Tel Aviv warned Houthi forces to evacuate 3 key ports, marking a new escalation in the Red Sea conflict. The Houthis, who have been firing on Israel in solidarity with Gaza, say the strikes follow a pattern of Israeli attacks on Sana'a and other Yemeni targets. President Trump says that today he will sign an executive order to cut prescription drug prices to match levels paid in other rich nations. The order will enforce most favored nation pricing, slashing costs by up to 80%. Albanians cast ballots in a high-stakes election as Prime Minister Edi Rama bids for an unprecedented 4th term, promising EU membership amid corruption claims and a divided opposition. Results are due by Tuesday, with Rama facing old rival Sali Berisha in a contest shaped by scandals and reform uncertainty.